line, baby girl, I'm tryna take time. They do dirt all on my name, I came back making landslides. It's that get the people moving like a gas line. It's that show a heart, there ain't no beating, making look, everything you see I got from hard work, no cap. Let him kill my flame before I start first, no facts. Let him run their mouth until they jaws hurt. How you tryna walk before you crawl?
30 you.
I look at the stars, they asking me what do I see. I noticed that lately all them constellations been looking like me. Inspired to shine, inspired to dream. I think of my life and I feel that I may be as good as I seem. Coming up, I dreamt of the checks I be running up. I sat on my bed writing lyrics to songs. I would practice them all, but it wasn't enough. I wanna perform, I want a crowd singing it back to me, stadium loud. Homies in front turning up, getting down. Proud. That energy hit when the lights on. That energy hit when it's my song. I'm starting to think like a mogul. I'm starting to feel like an icon. Cause I ain't the same and I know it. But I got the heart of a poet. That money is good, but it's new here. I'm trying so hard not to blow it. Cause all of my friends walk around and they icy, pricey. But when it come to me, I prefer just a tee and some Nikes. I might be running from changes I like.
All right, here we are together in the rec, and I'm gonna put my rec sweats on just so I can see a little crystal clear and get this W.
Nah, LG looking spiffy right now.
Watch me work. You wear slip-ons?
Yeah.
Hey, you know, we call those the jailhouse works right there.
All right, let's go.
With just about a half season behind us, the rankings are clearer than ever, Greg. You feel confident starting to make some playoff predictions?
Oh, Kevin, it's way too early for that. Injuries, other roster shakeups. There's just still so much that could happen and totally reshape those rankings.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. In at the guard spots, Lillard and Sharp. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Tiny in at the center position. Now, here's McDaniels. Outside, Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Lillard, the pass to Sharp. Here's Thybulle. About a minute played so far here in the first. Pass to Sharp. And he drops it in from the low post.
Oh, gritty play by Sharp inside. Defense puts contact on the rookie, and he still gets it to fall.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Now, here's McDaniel. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And there it is for him.
Well, if you give Mike Conley any kind of position on the interior, he is just crafty enough to finish it. Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
Grant against Towns. Grant the pass to Lillard. Good, and Grant gets the assist.
And nice pass by Grant. And this is what happens when you become a great scorer. You draw defenders, which often leaves someone open.
Now here's Edwards. His last outing with 20 points.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Sharp. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. With the floater, and it's good on the way in. Sharp's got his second bucket tonight. You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers, Doris, won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet, and that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group.
The free throw drops for McDaniels. And McDaniels drops them both. And something you always hear about Jaden McDaniels, Doris, is how effortless he makes the game look.
Kev, when I watch this guy play, I feel like he glides through an NBA game. There's a finesse that you don't necessarily see from players his size. He's a handful on the low block. This young man is brimming with potential.
In a moment now, look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Trailblazers.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And known for being a clutch performer, Dame has his sights set on title. A true leader with a winning mindset.
Now, here's McDaniels. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. The pass to Gobert. 5 on the clock. Not going to go that time. Trailblazers leading by 3. Here's Sharp. Got it. Good job in the low post. Sharp's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Boy, do they look sharp. I mean, everything falling for them.
Conley dishes to Edwards. Has to come. Back to McDaniel. Out of hand on it. Grant outside. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Gobert with the defensive effort. Here's McDaniels. They get it again. Towns with the bucket.
It's not just the scoring productivity that makes Karl Anthony Towns great. It's his willingness to mix it up and rebound the basketball.
Now, here's Sharp. He's got 6. Now, here's Thibault. Lillard outside. Gets to the hoop. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Second personal foul.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Minnesota Timberwolves coming to this one following a loss to the Nuggets.
And, you know, you have to feel terrible about how that thing turned out. I mean, the game was really going about as expected until they just gave up that huge surge there late in the game, totally lost momentum, and ended up losing that one.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. In at the guard spots, Lillard and Sharp. Jeremy Grant is out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Tiny in at the 5 spot. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Tiny, in the last game against the Pistons, played very strong. He ended up with 8 points, and his rebounding and defense were certainly both factors. He brought a ton of energy out. A perfect performance from him shooting the ball. He literally did not miss. Obviously, it'll be hard to repeat that effort tonight.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Trailblazers leading by 7. Here's Sharp. He has 6. Back to Lillard. And he gets the bucket. Lillard's got the lead up to 9 now for the Trailblazers.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And Kevin, little plays like that one will help them manage this lead heading into the half. How about the determination?
Now here's Towns, and we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think of a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it, but I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Cat has had in this league, and we know he is lethal from deep.
And evaluating defenders goes well beyond blocks and steals. So, Doris, when you're doing a game, what are some of the things that you look for and that teams are looking for?
Activity, attention to detail, deflections. Is the person switchable? Can they guard the elite wing scorers? In addition to size and length, do they have lateral quickness? So many things go into quality defense.
But he just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Conley, the pass to Noel. Out to the wing. Now here's Gobert. Defense is right there. From 12 feet out. It will not find the hoop. It's his third miss. He has made 2. Portland leading by 9. Inside. Here's Grant and the dunk by Grant.
How about Jeremy Grant playing to his strength? Uses that athleticism to finish that one with authority.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with the matchups?
For your Timberwolves,
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Pass to McDaniels. And here's Towns. Passes to Noel. Clock at 6. Unloads from 13. Out to Conley. Back to Gobert. Here's McDaniels. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
He really made that shot harder than it needed to be, and coach is not happy with that choice.
Here's Sharp. To the middle. Here's Grant. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Grant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Noel passes to Gobert. Now here's McDaniels. Defended by Thibault. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Edwards, he's checked in for Minnesota. Simons, he's checked in for Portland. Timberwolves trail by 13. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Kyle Anderson comes in for Towns. And it's Taurean Prince in for McDaniels. And a switch here also for Portland. Eubanks is checked in. Now, here's Sharp. D right on him. Grant outside. 6 on the shot clock. It will not find the hoop. It's his third miss. He has made 2. Prince outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Many teams could use a multi-position defender like Taurean Prince.
Well, defensively, you know that Taurean is going to play with great effort night after night. He does an incredible job contesting shots, fighting through screens, and offensively, obviously, his value comes as a spot-up shooter.
The first free throw is good.
What we know about Taurean Prince is he's a terrific competitor who knows he's going to lay it all out on the floor every night. For coaches, that is such an invaluable trait.
And both free throws good for Prince. Trailblazers leading by 11. Simons surveying the D, and he jams it with authority.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Minnesota calls timeout. Last time against the Trailblazers, they lost in Portland.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
Enzo Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. Prince outside. Up top, Edwards. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Now the pass to Simons. Six to shoot. There's the triple. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And Portland with the ball. They're on an 18-6 run. This one for three. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Sharp. That's good.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
The Trailblazers making a switch here. So it's the Portland Trailblazers riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half.
Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
That's a 2 from Lillard. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Sharp. And he banks in the layup. Sharp's got 15.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
Grant gets a wide open look. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Grant's got his third basket of the night right there. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Conley. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Over in the corner, Edwards. Here's Gobert. That one's off. Still out of sync.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Grant, that's good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now, here's McDaniels. He's got 6. Edwards inside. He's covered by Grant. Edwards kicks to Towns. With the shot. That one rolling around and rims out.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Here's Grant. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Edwards dishes to Gobert. And here is McDaniels. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
Clearly a foul.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots at the game right here.
And 74%, so-so. He probably wouldn't mind seeing it a little bit higher.
The free throw drops from McDaniels. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
Noel, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Now, here's Lillard. He's got 19. Thibault on the wing. McDaniels defending.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Here's Noel. The Blazers getting the bucket. Pass to McDaniels. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Edwards. The kick out to Towns. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Edwards against Lillard. Passes it to Sharp. Back to Thibault. And the 3 off target. The Timberwolves have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half starting. Here's Noel. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And that one is good.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs it right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
That's a 2 from Lillard. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
You love to see Lillard this fired up on offense. Gives his entire squad a big boost of energy.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 8.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Thibault kicks to Lillard. Here's Grant. Gobert with the block.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says, no, sir.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that away.
Some changes for Minnesota. Reed comes in for Gobert. Some changes for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Kyle Anderson, and it's Mike Conley in for Noel. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Edwards. Timberwolves keep it alive. Reed misses. Portland in total control.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Trailblazers.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And so now, on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Lillard.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
On the floor for Portland, Carter out there with Allen. Then it's Justice Winslow. Then it's Tiny, and it's Little in at the 4 slot. Here's Little. Michael Conley making his last shot. That one goes in.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next.
I look at the stars. They asking me what do I see? I noticed that lately all them constellations been looking like me. Inspired to shine. Inspired to dream. I think of my life and I feel that I may be as good as I seem. Coming up, I dreamt of the checks I be running up. I sat on my bed writing lyrics to songs. I would practice some more, but it wasn't enough. I wanna perform, I want a crowd singing it back to me, stadium loud. Homies in front turning up, getting down. Proud. That energy hit when the lights on. That energy hit when it's my song. I'm starting to think like a mogul. I'm starting to feel like an icon. Cause I ain't the same and I know it. But I got the heart of a poet. That money is good, but it's new here. I'm trying so hard not to blow it. Cause all of my friends walk around and they icy, pricey. But when it come to me, I prefer just a tee and some Nikes. I might be running from changes. I like how it is.
Great game. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. Come on, man.
Yo, we got this. Don't worry. Three of them, baby.
Let's go.
Heads up, heads up.
Just like that.
Oh, you can't play with me. You can't.
Hey, right here.
That's the ones who are going to be losing today.
Keep it going.
I got you quiet real quick.
All right, everyone, bring it in. Great game last night. One of the best I've been a part of. Let's keep that focus and energy going in today's practice. Aim to be great. Today, I want to focus on our shooting. We can definitely do better than we have been. Get over to your stations. There's going to be a lot of shooting drills today. Hey, right here. Pick. Don't let him shoot that. Let's get it started, man. Let's get it started. Watch the pitch. We're here. Screen coming.
We'll get the next one.
Yes, sir. Focus! Hey, right there, be ready. Hey, shoot that! What the fuck? Give me that! Bomb that! Oh, get in.
Now we're rolling.
Oh, that was nice. Give me that.
You got it. Come on, man.
Come on.
It'll drop, man. Keep shooting, baby.
One more.
Now that we're done, get out there and put up some shots.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're going to do.
Turn it up! Turn it up! We've been ready. We're waiting your team.
Switch! Screen!
Boy, you done? You done?
I see you want to sharpen those passing skills. Let's get you going.
You got it. Come on, man.
Get on my man! Who's got
Way to knock it in, Jeremy.
Get him!
Yo, look at the clock. Where's the foul? Trey, get back.
Take that!
Nighty-night. Get ready for sleep.
Good to know that you understand there's more to this game than offense. Let's work on that defense today.
Who's watching here?
Nice. Good take.
Demi and Work, if you guys want an ISO, call for it. We'll clear out.
Oh, got you. Thank you.
You see the smile on Watch Me Work's face?
Yeah, Work, you're too quiet, man. Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you will be surprised at how many arguments I've had with people just because I asked for a little space.
I got right side.
I'm coming in. Nope. Oh, he threw the lob. Good play.
Oh, I'm trying to pass it. No, I'm trying to pass it.
Sorry, we got you.
That's all right.
Well,
Oh man, he's starting stuff with Aaliyah. Stop.
Wow. A little feisty. Demi,
There it is.
that's
There it is.
hey, don't talk about it.
Oh man, I have no free throws on this build.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Hold on, Rodney, before you shoot this free throw, please 2K, please just help Rodney make this free throw.
Here in the middle part of the season, Grant, what are the biggest challenges for players?
Well, BA, it's mental, physical, and emotional fatigue. Night in and night out, you have to stay focused. With the amount of games teams play, all those back-to-backs, traveling across the country, bringing it every time out can be difficult.
All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. Lillard and Sharp are the guards. Jeremy Grant out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Tiny in at center. Now here's Halliburton. Pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
Here's Lillard. And he drains the quick shot.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Now here's Halliburton. Coming in off a 14-point game last time out. Here's Matherin. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. In addition to affecting the game at both ends, Matherin has already proven to be a tremendous leader.
Oh, yes, he has, BA. He's a high intangibles guy, a hard worker, really leads by example, and he's clutch. He elevates his play in big-time situations.
And he drops the first.
Look, for the Pacers, I'm part of that franchise's history, so I understand the reality of being a small market team. Likely they don't sign a KD or LeBron in free agency. They've had to build through the draft and make good trades, and I don't have any doubts that they'll be able to do that because they've got some good young pieces and are looking good for the future.
And it's Indiana's ball. Halliburton outside. Pass to Turner. Here's the 3. And he can't get that one. And the Trailblazers going the other way now. And Clark, for teams outside of the major markets, as you said, they have to nail the draft.
Big time. That's a key component, BA. And you've got to win a trade or two as well. I mean, that's how you build a team in most small markets. The Bucks just won a title, so we know it can be done. That's the great thing about the NBA. If you build it right, you're going to have a shot. But you got to get a little lucky, too.
And here are the Pacers now, following the bucket by the Blazers. Shot clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. Offensive board. Pass to Nesmith. Back to Jackson. Outside for Halliburton. From deep. Rebounded by Tiny.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
And these shots demonstrate how locked in Lillard is. Just embracing the challenge of scoring on physical defenders.
For Portland, Damian Lillard. 1 shot.
Here's Halliburton. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Neesmith. Here's Matherin. Sharp grabs the miss.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Here's Thibault. Yep, that one's good.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Here's Neesmith. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Pass to Turner to stop the run. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Portland leading. Here's Sharp. Lillard outside. Here's Tiny. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Matherin with a rebound. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Turner. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Tossing around that 250 lbs, Turner going right through the contact.
Outside Thibault. Lillard outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trailblazers got to hurry, got to get up a shot. And Grant gets it to go.
Well, one of the things about Grant is he shows great poise. I mean, major props for keeping his cool and knocking down that shot under pressure.
Timeout called. The Pacers coming off that win against the Sixers.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last.
Portland trailing here. Jackson and Turner are in the middle. Then it's Halliburton. Then it's Neesmith. And it's Nembhard in at the 2 guard. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Nails it from beyond the arc.
In terms of shots per game, Lillard's name is always near the top of the list. He's not going to hesitate if the shot's there for him.
Pass to Turner. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Turner's got 6.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Miles Turner's defensive impact can be enormous. I mean, he is a fierce rim protector, a league shot block leader. You know, teams have to really be mindful of where he is and maybe even shake their offense around avoiding him.
Pass to Neesmith. Here's Nembhard. He's covered by Simons. Really left him alone that time. He's got 5.
Now put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here's Tiny. The shot that time not on target. So the Pacers will take it the other way. And Turner's already led the league in blocks multiple times, Clark.
Yeah, he sure has. And, you know, he's not just all about defense, though, B.A. He's averaged double-digit points every year he's been in the league. And he's a pretty strong finisher at the 10, although I think that's an area that he's got to continue to grow in. And his outside shot has come a long way.
Here's Simons. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Portland, Anthony Simons. At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. The officials have been a little stingier with the whistle recently. Clark, you think fewer fouls called is good for the game?
I like to see the game played with a certain amount of flow. So you got to give some latitude to the physicality, and I am in favor of fewer fouls being called. The officials do a good job, I think, of judging advantage, disadvantage, and it's much more appealing to the fans when the game flows more fluid.
The fadeaway again, Indiana.
After a cold first quarter, they've brought up their field goal percentage, trying to build out this lead right now.
Back to Lillard. No good. Halliburton with some nice D. Here's Neesmith. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First team foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
Thybulle, he's checked in for Portland.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. That shot missing. So Indiana will take it the other way. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Blazers. That one in Portland.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
To the left side wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Here's Nembhard. He's got 5. Jackson. Hey, great D that time from Grant. Here's Sharp. Portland, no good that time either.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
And then Turner with the dunk.
When Turner gets it rolling now, he can be a dominant scorer.
Timeout called, Portland.
Tyrese Halliburton is more like what you're seeing from guards these days. He's a tall guard with good size who can knock down the three and do damage as a slasher in the lane in addition to setting up his teammates.
The Pacers making a switch here. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Sharp. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Thybulle finds Lillard. Clock at 6. From the right block. Uses the glass that time. It's good. Lillard's got 12 points. Then Clark Halliburton had a great second year.
Yeah, he sure did. Despite being moved near the trading deadline. I mean, improved his scoring, rebounding, and assist numbers across the board, BA. And that's for a really young player. I bet this guy's going to be one we're going to hear a lot about in the seasons to come.
Turner, no good.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
It's Lillard with the drive. Soft touch off the glass. Lillard's got 7 now in this quarter.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Here's Neesmith. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
It goes on Jeremy Grant.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to...
First half now in the books. The Pacers out in front, up 6. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
36.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him, body him up, be physical with him.
Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. Lillard and Sharp are the guards. Matisse Thybulle out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Tiny in at the 5. Pass to Sharp. And here's Thybulle. Here's Sharp. Here's Tiny. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Indiana leading. Pass to Mathurin. Here's Nesmith, covered by Thybulle. Three-pointer off the mark. Portland's shooting 52% from the floor so far. Grant, the pass to Lillard. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third.
Miles Turner, first personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Portland, number 7. Taking 2 shots.